Texas, hunker down. Here comes the cold. It's actually here. I can't keep my hat on. I don't know if that's letting any more light in or not. It is 11:41 on Saturday night. So, yeah. That looks a lot of cold in through that glass. It's a happening, y'all. What the heck is going on here? There we go. Woo! That's so warm. The Challenger has kind of like my pickup truck, like the, well, I got two, but the blue Power Wagon, that truck will cook you out quick. It gets hot fast. The heater does anyway. And this Challenger is just like it. We're both rather. They're kind of newer. My white Power Wagon, for some reason, the heater has become intermittent when I'm seems like I don't know if it goes, not when I'm really hauling ass it's cold, or when I'm sitting still it's cold, but somewhere between there it blows hot. I don't know if the radiator's good. I think my heater core got probably a thermostatic switch in the heater itself. It's bad. Anyway, it looks like it's going down to about 13 degrees tonight here on south of Fort Worth, and not going to be out of the 20s all day tomorrow. So I'm dressed in the foul weather gear because I've been out making sure that I had an extra heated cat box out back. Like most people have a dog house. I've got a cat house. And right now I've got two. Due to a turn of unfortunate events, my neighbor across the street, he had several outdoor cats, and he passed away week before last. A week ago, about 2 weeks ago. He passed away in his sleep, and so now his son is a deputy sheriff. Chad just really doesn't have the forethought or desire to take care of the cat, so we've been a lot of them are starting to migrate over and starting to feed, which caused a problem because all of my outdoor cats have been fixed, and all my cats period are all spayed and neutered, but now I've got an influx of cats that are not, so we're going to have to take care of them before kitty season hits. We've got I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 4 kittens, like small kittens, for three different litters. We had 2 over our place, and we had a sole survivor from that. It sucked. We had a long-haired black and white kitten, and he was looking a little sickly. We brought him in and gave him some medicine, and then in hindsight, we probably should have kept him in, but I let him back out to be with his mom and his sibling, and within a day or two, he disappeared, and we never found where he went. We did a little search around the property, and no kitten. And how early am I? I'm not on time. Picking my daughter up from work. Anyway, everybody hunker down. Hope you got your chilies and your pot roast, and tomorrow we're doing beans, cornbread, just a slew of hors d'oeuvres, and man, main event's hopping tonight. I think after the Cowboy game tomorrow, we're supposed to go bowling. So, unless my daughter managed to pick up she was trying to pick up another shift here at work tomorrow. back into this parking space. My truck does not fit in this parking space. She's still working. What the hell's going on here? I'm trying not to get spoiled with this damn backup camera. It's pretty convenient though. Oh. So anyway, the wind is blowing. It are cold. It's currently 21 degrees here in this car, but I think when I left the house it was 25. It had fallen like 5 or 6 degrees in the last hour. This is crazy. This morning I was up. Was it yesterday morning or this morning? I was up at like 3:45 in the morning. I got up and it was 51 degrees, and I went outside, did some stuff, got ready, and came back in, took a shower, made some breakfast, went and sat down at my desk, and I looked up, and within 1 hour it dropped 20 degrees. It was like 33 degrees, or it was 39 from 51, so it dropped 20. No, it went to 31. So yeah, it dropped 20 degrees in 1 hour, from like 3:30 to a little bit before 5, so maybe an hour, hour and a half. That was like one of the sharpest temperature drops I've ever seen in my life, 20 degrees in an hour. So I gotta be careful about getting copyrighted. Biscuit on Turbo 41. I don't even know what. I spent some time in Puerto Rico and some time in Austin, and I was listening to all the same radio stations the whole time. Relish the past. Tia's got some weird radio. So Tia and I was just going through her radio stations here in her car. See, we got all the same radio stations, but she's got some weird independent stuff on here, and I like that. That she's very experimental with her music. She listens to a little bit of everything. And something that was funny about that is, well, change modes. The other night we were talking about selection of music, and I was like, I like all kinds of music, and we were talking about listening to Tchaikovsky, Wagner, Bach, Beethoven. When I was younger, I liked really classic music, and then at the same time I was listening, Beatles, The Who, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, ZZ Top, Steve Miller, Fleetwood Mac, and she's a big fan of Nirvana, this is the weird thing. It just really doesn't occur to me that. So when I was a kid in the 70s and the early 80s, I still listened to like the Beatles and Unchained Melody, the Isley Brothers, and Bill Weatherly, and I'm trying to think something. Although the '60s R&B bands, Motown. I was listening to a lot of Motown stuff, but at the same time, I was listening to stuff like, Funkadelic and Parliament, and like Flashlight, Car Wash, Maggot Brain. I was listening to music like that as well. And I was talking about, I listened to everything, but for some reason, I just never could get into country music. And my daughter goes, nobody likes country music. Dude, there's a steering wheel in that car, driving sack of shit. What in the hell? We're going to make like an 8-point turn to back out of the parking space because they tried to back straight out. That's just stupid. That guy did it. Start turning when you start backing. But yeah, I was like, I never did like country music. My dad, oh my God, my dad listened to like bluegrass and Hank Williams, and I couldn't hang with that. But there's some I like, Johnny Cash, Statler Brothers. Well, I guess you could just pretty much frame it up pretty much an outlaw country. I would listen, stuff like that. But I was like severely subjected to some really good guitarists like Glenn Campbell and Roy Clark and stuff, Chet Atkins. Some great guitar players, but I mean, that genre of music just was never appealing to me. Getting on my neck. I did not like Hank Williams music, like the really old 40s, 50s, 60s. I was not a fan at all. And then, of course, rap has never been music. There's nothing like hearing somebody thump on a log and talk over it. That's not music. That's poetry, maybe. Bad poetry. But it's not music. There's absolutely zero talent involved. And now that I'm going to pull up from the front door. Never been a fan of little to no rap. Maybe the original rapper, Deadby Harry of Blondie. That's the original rap music. I was a fan of. Damn, I can't even think of the name of the song. Oh, it's Kiddo. She has escaped and she brings food. Ooh, a stranger bearing gifts. What'd you bring me? Why does my food have your name on the top? What in the hell? That's gigantic.
I got drums. New barbecue drums.
Well, is that the same stuff I had last night? Little popcornettes?
Yeah.
Say hey, everybody.
Oh, hi.
I survived a shift at work. All right, I'm out. Y'all be good to one another. Pay it forward, and for God's sakes, wear those safety goggles.